what you actually get, like 99% of the gems.
Yeah,
because there's so many high values, yeah.
Yeah, just blues and yellows everywhere. Making use of that early cycle there, jumping early so you can land on the platform as soon as possible, so we can rescue Altair.
Oh my!
All right, we're just observing the scenery a little bit.
Check out this beautiful wall texture.
They did a great job on this.
They really did. Can we check out that windmill while we're at it? Nice. Okay.
Nice. It's my boy Tornado Joe right there.
Tornado Joe. Let's go.
That's a really quick boss level, and he's even got a purple gem for you right there. Yeah. So.
Definitely.
めっちゃ綺麗。
All right, now we're moving on to Beastmakers.
Already.
Time for some more donations.
Awesome. We've got a $25 donation from TK185. Spyro the Dragon was the first console game I ever owned. Really happy to see it at GDQ with a fresh coat of paint. Best luck to all the runners. We have a $30 donation from Sleepy One. Shout outs to Spyro on the couch.
Yeah, let's get some hype for Spyro! The one and only!
You can get another one.
Awesome. Micah 200 with $25. As a kid, I spent countless hours playing Spyro the Dragon with my grandmother, and I'm so excited to see this awesome remake run today. Go, Chris, go!
メトロイド NES だからスーパーメトロイドか。
This homeworld scares me, Chris.
It's a bit spooky.
It's a bit. Not even just the environment, just the levels have some of the most brutal enemies in the game in them from my memory of the original, and I don't think they changed any of that.
No, they're just as bad.
Yeah.
You could say it's almost electrifying.
Oh.
Don't ever do that again.
Okay.
Monday, Tuesday. 1週間やるやつだ。
So this wasn't in the route before, you said?
Saboom does this level, but he was the only person in the original game to put Terrace in the run because he just wanted to be special. And apparently it's like the fastest route in this version of the game, so he was onto something.
It was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
メトロイドプライム10分でクリアできん。あ、1時間16分か。
So all these enemies are very deadly, but as long as I can get them quick enough, then they won't get me. And this is also another level with cycles. All these electric floors.
Resident Evil 2.
So you just kind of have to work with that. Also, you're not really supposed to go fast here, but
incredibly tight.
わあ、これ見て。見れね
One thing that we probably
昼じゃん。
discussed is they added something called auto hovering in this game. If you're barely gonna miss glide, they'll kind of just like hover you over the ledge.
Or kind of just give you a little bit of a pop-up boost.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. Yeah.
What? Oh
yeah.
my god.
See, the funny thing is, I got the glitch where if you jump on the frame that the electrification. Yeah, the electrification starts. You can land back on without taking damage. Unfortunately,
I'm blaming
I took
you
some
for
damage
this.
anyway.
You are to blame for this, for your terrible joke.
Hey, I didn't lie. I didn't lie to you guys.
You didn't lie, but you should feel bad.
お、メタ
And
ル
we
スタッ
picked
ク
up
や
a
る。
couple sparks on the way out, so it's not a big deal. Another change from the original. You used to have to wait until Sparks would eat the butterfly before you leave the level, but now he can eat multiple butterflies at once, and you can just leave a level and you'll get them immediately. So
見れないよ
it's。pretty convenient.
That's what we like to
見
see.
れないよ。見
That
たい
makes the
やつ
original
が。
game kind of interesting when you're speedrunning it, right? Because then you'll be leaving levels with like green or no sparks and trying to figure out how to make it work without waiting for like a year for the butterfly to come in.
I like what you did there to avoid the explosions so you could keep your sparks at full health.
Yeah,
cool.
I almost messed it up because I accidentally clicked in the right joystick, which
Moves the camera.
yeah. It's pretty easy to accidentally do some things in this game, like open up the guidebook or
Oh, yeah.
like you just move the right joystick a little bit too much pressure and then you click in the joystick. Yeah. Anyways, another flight level. This one's actually pretty cool, but I'll just let it speak for itself. You can read some more donations.
Very cool. We have a $50 donation from Samantha. Spyro the Dragon was one of my first video games. This donation is in honor of my 7-year-old self, whose mind would have been blown by both the Reignited trilogy and Chris's speedrun. And from Paxos, we have a $1,139.56 donation. Woo!
マジか。
Paxos says, hello, maybe you're wondering why 1,139.56? Well, that's the exact amount for 1,000 euros, and that's the amount I wanted to donate. I love all the GDQ events and watched them since 2012. Please keep up this incredible good work. Thanks to all the people that make this happen, and greetings to the BBB community in
これ
Germany.
何時だ。
Yeah.
We have a $50 donation from Dreamweaver. GDQ has become one of my favorite weeks out of the year. I love seeing speedrunners and fans of speedrunners coming together to donate to a great cause. Happy SGDQ.
Was that donation foreshadowing?
Yeah, I feel like
これ
we're
も見れんや。
Dreamweaver, did you say? That's the next. That's the next homeworld.
残念。
Foreshadowing.
You got time for one more.
All right, we've got a $25 donation from Nakarashi. First donation of SGDQ with more to come. Doctors Without Borders is a fantastic organization that deserves all of our help.
Oh,
This
Misty
level is-
Bar.
This level, infamous level.
Yeah, quite notorious for
Yeah.
Pretty
being
tough
a
one.
very difficult level.
Mm.
Let's hope it cooperates.
Alistair still has a tendency to not cooperate, is what you're telling me. Oh dear.
The thing about this level is right at the start, I'm going to be taking damage on
Spyro
purpose
は1時間。
because I want to get to a certain spot and I'll need to travel over a large gap of water to go there.
Yeah, I tend to notice with a lot of the designs of the levels in this game, they kind of have them so that they all kind of wrap around themselves in a way where the back of the level actually has the ending of the level. Like he's literally now
He's at the end now.
at the part where you would leave the level, but we're not done just yet. We've got some gems to collect, we've got some dragons to save, but it works out so much better for the routing purposes because they have all of the high treasure rewards at the end of the level, all of the blues and yellows in the chests and whatnot, so.
There's also 4 plants at the start of this level that are really annoying.
You'd rather not have to
Yeah.
deal with, right?
スパイロ
Yeah.
かわいいな。
And the plants are very scary.
I think one of my favorite things about this level is that literally some of the enemies in the level are chasing the enemies in the level. Like there's stuff going on. Like
Yeah.
you got the wild boar over there chasing that Nork over there, but they both have gems in them, so they're both, you know, fair game when it comes to that.
They'll never finally meet
No.
and find each other's gems. It's a sad story. Sad love story, really.
Oh,
These
attack burn.
frogs. They're cold.
These are
Blooded
the
These are the
Killers.
guys. Get outta here.
cold-blooded killers.
That's what this dragon says. Watch out for them attack frogs.
Why would after you've already encountered multiple of them?
Yeah.
By the way, watch out! You gotta feel bad for these guys, man. They're standing there in their gear, they're all ready to heck you up, and you're just like, oh! Terrible.
Yeah, they're just in a line.
They're just waiting.
They're just waiting.
All right,
I don't-
gentlemen, line formation.
Yeah.
This was sure to get him.
Not sure who planned a North military, but
You avoided the heck room, the scary room with all the enemies in
め
it.
ちゃくちゃ
You
綺
didn't
麗。
go there. We don't do that this time. Nice.
that room is not only is it the worst room in the game, on the PS4 Pro, it drops to like 5 FPS, so it makes it even worse.
You've got like what, like 6 frogs in there, 5 trees, 4 Norks,
And it's like
in a tiny cramped space or something. It's,
yeah, it's 4 Norks with swords, which are very deadly, along with 6 attack frogs,
yeah,
and
none of that.
And they're all moving around. They're all jumping all over the place.
yeah, and yeah, everything just hits you really easily.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get when you walk into that room.
Speaking of jumping all over the place, treetops.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite level.
Wow. Ooh.
Ow, my eyebrows.
Getting hot in here.
Yeah, so who even knows what the intended way of doing this level is, but we're not doing that.
No,
No,
absolutely not.
definitely not.
So, are we going after that thief, or are we kind of doing our own little thing here?
I think we can see him there,
Yeah,
maybe? Yeah, we'll just see him there.
fair enough.
So you barely need any
Wow.
supercharge to
What?
actually get supercharge. And you can, so it allows you to get some supercharge and just get off the ramp immediately, which allows you to bypass that whole,
That is a very strenuous task because
Look
you.
at this level, man. It's so beautiful. This is so beautiful,
Yeah,
right?
it's gorgeous. Shout outs to Toys for Bob, man. They nailed the artistic approach to the game.
Taking a supercharge over here.
yeah, just taking the supercharge everywhere I want to.
Oh, we got that chest.
But you had a key.
I didn't need the key. It's fast.
What are you gonna do with that key now? It's just left
It's
over.
just gonna hang out.
Just gonna sit there all pretty.
Oh, yeah. Got both those spring chests.
Nice, yeah.
早すぎて
So
よくわかん
I'm
ねえ
assuming, all right, so how the supercharge works is that the longer that you're on a supercharge ramp, that builds up more charge. What he did just there
That was
actually
sick.
circumvented going around the whole level.
Yeah, let's go. That was
Mad
sick.
impressive.
That was sick.
The original game has a way in which you land down here and you kind of use a slope to get up to that area, but the intended means is to just carry that supercharge all the way around, but with a pivot jump, he just managed to make it work, which is beautiful.
Yeah, and you don't actually need to
Beautiful.
be charging on a supercharge ramp to gain speed. You just need to be charging with supercharge. So that's another thing that's different from the original. In the original, you had to go down more supercharge ramps to get more speed, but they changed how it worked in this game, which is to our benefit, of course.
Making use of what they put in the game, right?
Yeah.
All right, boss level. This is gonna be hard.
Metalhead.
Who's laughing? Hey, this is a hard game.
They actually made Metalhead quite difficult in this game. But let's hope he's metal dead by the end of this.
Hey.
You're in on the bad jokes as well now.
Hey, let's
I've
go,
got to
Chris.
scold you for it as well. Excellent.
Stole that one from Dale earlier.
Little secret area down here.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, even though what he did in the previous level was amazing, that he was able to break the chest without the keys don't stack. So the moment he left the previous level, it disappears. So he does need to go and grab this key to open a chest later in the level. And this is a really important chest because it's got some purple 25 gems hiding in it. So
I don't know if there's any purples, but there's definitely a lot of gems to obtain for sure. Boss levels are, in general, usually a good place to get a lot of gems really quick. So even though they only have one dragon in each boss level, it's still worth it to go in there because of how many gems you need to beat this game.
the requirement's actually really high. It's like abnormally high. It's like over half. So it's like 3/4 of the gems, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The obtainable amount of gems is about 10,500, and we need 6,000 of them. So
It's mad.
Ooh, all right, here we go. There we go.
Got him.
That's first cycle down.
yeah, and didn't get hit. Let's hope we can do the same with the second cycle. I told you this boss is hard. And I'm not joking.
Spyro said it himself. What more proof do you need? Let's see. There's no purples in this, right? Blue, 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 green. Yeah, I'm just a liar. Don't listen to anything I say ever again.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Oh no! This is why he's hard, because these cycles are sometimes unpredictable.
I think, thankfully, just as they start to flash red, you can still hit them.
Oh, now he's metal dead.
Everybody's on the bad jokes now.
Yeah. All right. Metal dead. Let's go.
Only got hit once, so that wasn't too bad at all. Metalhead can be very much a pain in the backside, I can tell you that.
And again, not to give spoilers for the end of this run, but there are glitches out there that can allow you to have the super flame, so you don't even have to charge into any of those poles. You could take that all the way into Metalhead, fly around, go out of bounds. All that stuff is possible, but we're not doing it because it takes too long. We're too fast for it.
All right, just gonna be finishing up here in Beastmakers. Probably got time for more donations.
All right, we have a $100 donation from Mikasaur. Kicking off the marathon with Spyro. This is for all the bonks, ignored fairies, and confused egg thieves. To all the runners, good luck, have fun, and go fast. Then we have a $5 donation from Tommy. If Spyro is running in a circle, is he then Spyroing?
No.
Oh, God. die.
We're going down that one, are we?
It wouldn't be a GDQ without the bad jokes, guys. Let's be honest.
We got time for another one.
All right, we've got Banana Pancake 95 with $250.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much. They say good luck and have fun.
See? Foreshadowing. Dreamweavers.
Yeah, that
They
Dreamweaver
knew.
guy. What the heck?
I know.
Wow.
Okay, let's not go that way. There's a finicky jump at the start of this homeworld, so let's hope it just cooperates. A use of the auto hover mechanic is coming up here. I haven't really used it that much this run, but we'll just jump over here. Oh, I don't even need to auto
Wow,
hover.
Nice.
made it.
Pro.
That it like barely saves any time, but it skips going into the whirlwind.
Going straight to the boss level first.
Jeez.
Feeling
Chris.
confident now.
Yeah, it might be good to note that he only needs 6,000 gems to progress to the final world.
すげえ、もう
Really close.
Yeah, we've got most of them already.
He's all done with all the dragons.
No
and
more dragons.
eggs.
Mm,
Alright.
50 万
got
と
more
か
than enough, yeah. So it's just
50
a
万
little
とか
bit of gem collecting. And as he mentioned earlier in the run, the boss levels tend to be absolutely jam-packed with gems. So
Another efficient bonking,
nice, nice. Another key.
which we'll use this one.
Yeah.
I didn't need that 5 gem. Oops.
Expert
Yeah.
use of the key right there. Very
Yeah.
nice, Chris.
Used to be able to skip the cutscene when opening one of those chests, but in this remake, they just really wanted you to look at that key opening the chest. It's just like
So this is our boy
Admire.
Jacques right here.
Jockeys?
Ja-
I think that's how it's pronounced,
Isn't it
right?
Jax? Jocks?
Jacques.
Jack.
Jock? I don't know.
Jackson, I believe.
Open to interpretation. Jackson. Skill point acquired.
Yeah.
That's
There
how
we
you
go.
know
There
you're-
we go. That's
he's
how
a gamer.
He's a good gamer, guys. He got the skill point.
That's a lot of gems for not a lot of work, I've got to say.
Definitely. And to make up for the rest of the gems that we're missing, we're just going to be hitting up the last flight level, since that's a quick 300, and all we need at this point is gems. We've got the 50 dragons, and that's all we need.
As we know, those
6,000.
flight levels, man. The flight levels are where all the gems are at.
And then the last remaining gems, I imagine he's just going to scavenge on his way to the flight level.
Definitely.
So yeah, 6,000, magic number. That's what we're looking for.
I have a lot of gems, so I'll probably be over-gemmed, but
Better to be over than under, though.
definitely.
They're cowering in fear, Chris. How could you destroy these poor enemies?
Hey, you're the one doing it.
Exactly.
I'm not doing
I
anything.
think you keep
Hey.
forgetting who you are.
I'm just the messenger, all right? Chris
Okay.
is the gamer, okay?
Gotcha. Yeah, you're definitely going to be over gemmed.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
Sure. That's fine, though.
I might even have 6,000.
Well, yeah. Well, right now, I don't even need to do it. Nah, you still need a few more.
Nope.
Whoa!
Let's go! Let's go!
Efficiency! Nice!
Unfortunately, non-efficiency, because there's some gems I can collect on the way, but let's try and avoid them? No.
On
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah, do it.
I don't think I can, actually.
No, it's whatever.
Couple more donations.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we've got a donation from Sparks the Dragonfly for $50.
Oh.
Hey,
I don't like that.
Spyro, don't forget to eat some butterflies so I can stay healthy. How does that work anyways? We've got Ace 25 donation from Steampunk Q. Hey, SGDQ, really glad to see Spyro getting some time in the spotlight with the start of the day. The series was a huge part of my childhood, and seeing the remaster being broken is absolutely awe-inspiring. Good luck with the run, Chris.
Thank you. One more.
We have a $25 donation from Tiamat. Love this cause and love Spyro.
We love Spyro too. Do we love Spyro here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
They really love me.
Finally.
Yeah.
Wrong game.
Wrong Pokemon. Woo! Yeah, let's go 6,000. 6,000, man.
Let's jump it. Okay.
Okay, dodge and gems, dodge and
Dodge
gems.
So remember that surprise that we were talking about earlier?
Watch closely, guys.
Unfortunately, this gem is in my way, so.
Hi, Spyro.
Don't forget to say hi, Spyro.
Spyro. Remember to talk to your fairies.
Always have valuable information.
Let's make sure I have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to them a
Here we
lot.
go.
Oh! Okay, wait, we're not done yet. Okay, silence
All right.
in the crowd.
Yeah,
Give it a moment.
Focus.
Need a little bit of focus here. Just admire Spyro.
Flaming in the balloon.
Totally intended.
Yeah, let's go!
Let's go!
Not really.
Let's go!
A little bit left.
Oh my
You just skipped
god!
into the final boss of the game.
I did.
Oh my gosh!
So all I learned is that talking to fairies. Hi, Spyro. Hi, Spyro. Apparently, final boss.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Mind giving me a little bit of an explanation towards that? I'm a little bit confused here. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Cool. Excellent.
I'm a bit confused too, I'm
Yeah?
not gonna lie.
Chris, if you'd like to enlighten us.
So what I did with the dragon, when I was talking to the fairy, I got fairy storage, which allows me to bring up the fairy text box wherever I want. And if I get into the balloon and bring up the fairy text box, all of a sudden I can control Spyro again. And it carries through the load screen. Also, yeah, thieves are a joke. Let's go. So having control of Spyro, when I load into Nasty's world, I can charge out of the balloon before anything loads underneath me. And of course, with a little bit of precision, you have barely enough time to get where the Nasty Nork portal will load in. And as long as it loads in on top of you, there you go, you're inside Nasty's.
And doing that is a massive time save because normally you have not two, but
Yeah.
I think 2 levels, right? Yeah.
Two.
Is it
Yeah.
2 levels
Yeah,
that you
two
actually have to get to the end of them for them to open the next one? And he already has as many gems as he needs, so he doesn't actually need to be in those levels. So that's minutes of time. Also coming up on time shortly, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Right as I flame Nasty Nork, that'll be time.
And I'm gonna wait for it.
And time.
Nice.
You're toast, Nork.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Hi, Spyro.
Bye, Spyro.
はいや
Check out the in-game timer here. 26:42. That's
Amazing.
a really good run. That's only 26 seconds off PB. That's incredible.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
Really good.
Very good
That's
job.
what we like to see.
So yeah, thank you so much for having me on GDQ yet again. Opening the marathon, it's been an honor. Thank you so much for the couch. That was great. I hope you guys have an awesome marathon. The atmosphere in here is amazing. Like, thank you very much.
Some hype in the crowd!
Yeah!
Yeah,
Massive
guys.
shout out to Spyro on the couch as well.
So good luck to all the runners, and thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed.
Peace out, guys. We love you.
Much love!
すげえドン
Alright,
キー
so
コング
Summer
見て
Games Done Quick is powered by Twitch, so let's go ahead and have a word from them.
$ダメだ寝よう寝ます